It's kind of funny. How so? No, not the poem. I mean, it's funny how your poems and Sayori's poems have been getting more and more similar to each other every day. I'm surprised you're so in sync with her. Then again, you've been spending a lot of time together lately, haven't you? I guess you could say that. Although we kind of grew up as best friends, I haven't been seeing as much of her this past year. But since I joined the club, we've been spending a lot of time together again. I see. That reminds me about how Sayori's been a little bit off today. Yeah, did she tell you something? Well... Tai, you haven't been flirting with her, have you? Of course not. I've been treating her like I always do. Have I been? See, now I'm struggling to remember because I played it over the course of a couple days. If I had played it all at once, I'd probably be able to recall better. I didn't think I was flirting with her. I think I was actually kind of an ass. I think I've been very mean to her, actually. But maybe I'm wrong. I've been treating her like I always do. All right. Just making sure. I know how much you care about her. It would be terrible if something bad happened to her, so keep an eye on her. Why'd you say that so matter-of-factly? What are you gonna do to her? Sayori's been acting so much happier ever since you joined the club. What could have happened all of a sudden? I don't know. Well, never mind. This really isn't the time to be talking about this. Anyway, I'll share my poem with you now, okay? Alright. The Lady Who Knows Everything. An old tale tells of a lady who wanders Earth, the lady who knows everything. A beautiful lady who has found every answer, all meaning, all purpose, and all that was ever sought. And here I am, a feather, lost adrift the sky, victim of the currents of the wind. Day after day I search with little hope, knowing legends don't exist. But when all else has failed me, when all others have turned away, the legend is all that remains. The last dim star glimmering in the twilight sky? Am I reading that right? Until one day, the wind ceases to blow. I fall, and I fall, and fall, and fall even more. Gentle as a feather, a dry quill, expressionless. But a hand catches me between the thumb and forefinger. The hand of a beautiful lady. I look at her eyes and find no end to her gaze. The lady who knows everything knows what I am thinking. Before I can speak, she responds in a hollow voice. I have found every answer, all of which amount to nothing. There is no meaning, there is no purpose, and we seek only the impossible. I am not your legend. Your legend does not exist. And with a breath, she blows me back afloat, and I pick up a gust of wind. Oh, okay. You really are having a huge existential crisis. You haven't said anything to me, though, so are you good? You know, I feel like learning and looking for answers are the sort of things that give life meaning. Yeah, learning's good. Looking for answers is good. Not to get too philosophical or anything, but it was kind of on my mind, so that's what I wrote about. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with philosophy. It's stressful, because every philosophical answer is almost always, well, it depends. So, you're never going to be satisfied with philosophy. Good luck with that. But yeah, no. I see. I never really put much thought into it. In a way, it's almost paradoxical. Because if we had all the answers, wouldn't the world start to lose its meaning? You know, there's one thing I noticed. It seemed like everyone in the club prefers writing about things that are more sad than happy. Are you surprised? I mean, if everything was okay, we wouldn't really have anything to write about, would we? Yeah, probably. Humans aren't two-dimensional creatures. I think you'd know that better than anyone. You mean, one-dimensional? Yeah, that. Don't break the fourth wall. Don't do that. Don't do that. I see what they did there. Yeah, that. Anyway, that was very clever too. Here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Are you ever too shy to share your writing because you're afraid it's not that good? It can be really disheartening to get a lukewarm response to something you put so much into. But if you find other people who enjoy writing, then sharing becomes a lot easier. Because instead of just telling you that your writing is good or okay or bad, they'll want to focus more on everything that went into it and the things you can work on. It's much more encouraging that way, and it will make you want to continue improving. It's almost like having your own little literature club, don't you think? Sure, that's kind of... Okay, that's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. Okay, you three. We're all done sharing poems, right? Why don't we start figuring out... Hold on a second. Is it just me, or did you say something strange just now? You three... What? Huh? Something did sound a bit unusual. That's right. You deviated from your usual catchphrase when addressing the club. Catchphrase? Yeah, you do tend to say the same thing. I don't have a catchphrase. Jeez, why is the mood so weird today? Look, even Yuri isn't immune to it. Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. Happening? What? I can't read, it's fine. Stagnating air is common, foreshadowing that something terrible is about to happen. In your books, maybe. Look, the only thing different is that Sayori isn't here. It seems you're right. Why does she look relieved, like she almost got caught? Sayori always helps lighten the mood a little bit, doesn't she? It's almost like everyone's balance is thrown off a little when she's not around. Where the heck did she run off to anyways? I thought she just went to pee. Natsuki, please show some decency. Oh, come on. She actually wasn't feeling too well and went home early. Is that so? I hope she's all right. Seriously? Of all the times to not go home with her, you picked the time she's not feeling well? Yeah, I was questioning that too, Natsuki. I was questioning that too. So much for you two being all lovey-dovey. No. First of all, stop misunderstanding my friendship with Sayori. And second, she's kind of been avoiding me today, so I didn't want to force it. Oh? That curious expression coming from Yuri, of all people. Calm down, guys. I talked to her earlier and everything's fine. What did she say? Anyway, we need to figure out the rest of the festival preparations, so let's decide what everyone will be doing this weekend. Oh, okay? You're just gonna ignore me? I already know what I'm doing. That's right. Natsuki will be making cupcakes. But we might need a lot of them, and different flavors. Can you handle that all by yourself, Natsuki? Challenge accepted. And as for myself, I'm going to be printing and assembling all the poetry pamphlets. Sayori will be helping me design them. And as for Yuri, you can... Guys, can you help me come up with something for Yuri? Out loud? You just asked the whole thing. You asked the whole grouping of us in front of Yuri at the... Okay. That could have been a separate side conversation. You don't have to embarrass her like that. I'm useless. Yeah, like what? Way to make her feel like she's not needed. No, that's not it at all. You're the most talented person here, you know? Okay. Now Natsuki's pouting too? Jeez, even I can tell now. I guess I never gave Sayori enough credit, but I can tell things are even harder on you when she's not around. Yeah, seems like it. That may be the case. But if I can't also be a leader on my own, then I won't grow as a person. So, Yuri, you have beautiful handwriting, you know? So you should make some banners and decorations to help set the atmosphere. Atmosphere? About that. I love atmosphere. Oh, okay. Yuri's expression suddenly changes as she stares at her desk in focus and starts nodding to herself. Oh, okay. Your mind is already racing, I see. That's great. You'll be a wonderful help, Yuri. But anyway, that just leaves you, Tai. The one who is truly useless. Don't say that. In fact, both Natsuki and Yuri have some pretty heavy tasks to handle. It would probably go a long way to give one of them a hand. You could always help me out as well. I'd be really appreciative of that. Is Monica suggesting I spend the weekend with one of my club members? How on earth are they going to respond to a suggestion like that? I suppose I wouldn't mind a bit of help. Well, even if you don't know how to bake, there's always some dirty work I could give you. It's not like Monica's going to give me a choice, and you shouldn't be sitting on your butt anyway. Natsuki tries to mumble a bunch of excuses like that. Okay, yep. If I recall, Natsuki, you mentioned that you would like to handle the baking on your own. Tai may not like to be around if you only make him out to be a nuisance. So therefore, he may be more suited to assisting with the decorations. Hold on, I never said that. How hard could it be to make a few decorations anyways? Sounds more like you're just making excuses for Tai to... What are you saying? It'll be extremely meticulous work. And baking isn't? Okay. Just what do you think? Guys. Oh my god. Can everyone just take a breath? Let's settle down for a moment. In the end, I think it's up to Tai to decide how he'd like to contribute. Besides, he hasn't really gotten the chance to spend any time with me, you know. So I'm sure he's interested in... You literally just said. I'm surprised as well. Sorry. I was just saying, though. Jeez. Can we just settle this already? Yeah, why are we still talking about this? This is such... Yeah. Tai, you're okay with this, right? Okay with what? In the end, it's up to you. Okay, that's fine. Of course. Very well. In that case, everyone looks straight at me. Okay, this is so awkward. I'm gonna go and check on Sayori. That's what I'm gonna do. I was hoping that would be an option, and it is. So, Sayori. I mean, if it's gonna be anyone, then I prefer helping Sayori. I mean, we're already neighbors, but Monica said that Sayori was helping her. Jeez, do you really hate us that much? Oh my god, listen, are none of you worried about her at all? None of you. I mean, Natsuki, Yuri, you both don't really know what's going on. Monica, you talked to her personally. I had to deal with her personally a little bit, and she seemed not okay. Monica, vouch for me, please. No. Sorry, I didn't mean for this to be difficult. Just think of the club, okay? Really. Well, I guess she makes a good point. I haven't really hung out with her at all, so I could choose Monica. I'll choose Monica. Well, I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Also, I'm hoping that because Sayori is helping Monica, that by choosing Monica, I might get to help and talk to Sayori at some point. So there's a little bit of strategy there. I don't know if that's going to really pan out in my favor, but we'll see. I guess I should probably be helping Monica. Yay, you picked me. Hold on one second. Yeah. Oh, okay, they're about to fight over me. Monica, you're the one who needs the least help out of all of us. But I agree with Natsuki. Not only is your work already most suitable for one person, but you already have Sayori as well. What happened when you picked Sayori? They were just like, think of the club. Just think of the club. So they basically just didn't give me a choice. But you already have Sayori as well. But Tai was the one who... that doesn't matter. You were the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. Okay, well, if you think this is gonna make me not scared to like pick either of you, then you're wrong. You're the one who scared him into picking you in the first place. I disagree. You're the club president, Monica. I could care less about that, actually. You're supposed to make responsible decisions for the club. Monica, you shouldn't let any ulterior motives interfere with this decision. Okay. Ulterior motives? What are you saying, Yuri? In fact, it sounds like you guys are the ones with ulterior motives, to me. Excuse me? Otherwise, this wouldn't have been made into such a big deal in the first place. Monica's not wrong. That's completely false, Monica. Yeah, we have a lot of work to do, you know. We won't do as good of a job if you make us work alone. Maybe that's true. Think of the club, Monica. If you want our event to succeed, then we need to appropriately distribute our resources. Okay. Not wrong, but also... So are you gonna do the right thing, President? God, they're laying it on thick. Also, thank you for the follow, Blesk 990. Thank you. What? Okay. I get it. It's technically most logical for Ty to help one of you two. So, I guess that's what we'll do. My gosh. Do you have a preference, Ty? I was trying to choose the two people who I wanted. You know what? Screw you, game. Fine. I'm choosing Yuri. Well, I'll probably be most useful helping out Yuri. Me? You wanted that. Why are you surprised? Are you serious? Why would you... Natsuki, I can already tell you're about to say something mean. No. I was just saying. So you'll be helping Yuri then, Ty. All of this so I could just choose Yuri. Why? Why wouldn't... I want to go check on Sayori. I want to go help. Yeah. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm glad. I have a bad habit of overthinking these sort of things. So I think your assistance will be very useful. That's great to hear. Natsuki, will you be able to handle the baking yourself? I mean, yeah. I already said I'd be fine. Okay. Everyone can tell that Natsuki is feeling a little sour. Yeah. When isn't she? So, is that everything we needed to go over? Yeah, that should be about it. Are you guys excited? No, probably not. Well, excited may not be the right word, but I suppose I'm looking forward to it a little. Do you feel the same way, Ty? Me? I guess you could say I'm interested to see how it'll turn out. That's good enough for me. What about you, Natsuki? She's not okay. She's not happy about this. Natsuki, what? Why is everyone yelling at me? I didn't even do anything. No, that's not what I meant at all. Oh God, no, she looks really sad and worried now. Wait. Yuri anxiously glances between everyone in the room. I'm sorry for this. I don't really know why Ty picked me. And also, your cupcakes are the best cupcakes I've ever had. They go really well with my tea. And nothing that I do for the event will compare to that, so I get it. I'm kind of surprised though. Why? Well, I'm the one acting immature. I already know that. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. Well, you did kind of seem like you were having a bit of a reaction to everything that's happening. You seemed overwhelmed. But you're trying to cheer me up all of a sudden. I know I'm not very good at it. I'm sorry if I said something bad. Natsuki isn't the only one surprised. Monica and I are also taken aback by Yuri's words. When she already has trouble with words, trying to cheer someone up must be far out of her comfort zone. But I begin to understand. Yuri was trying to sound like Sayori. Even if it didn't work perfectly, I can tell that she tried to say something Sayori would say at a time like this. Because Sayori always helps everyone smile and feel good about themselves. No, I kinda appreciate it. I'm sorry for making a big deal out of nothing. But I'm gonna say this. You better bet that my cupcakes are gonna